All right. This is the Dead Man's code. If you don't recognize it, low baseline ability, blah blah blah, no recovery. Um, this is where it gets me. Is the very high on Interloper? It's just, I believe, just high. I don't. All of this is. I'm not sure about these two. Well, no, actually, these two definitely are still just on high. So they've made it one harder. So if you did the Dead Man's Challenge and then turned your condition recovery on, you'd have pretty much the hardest sleepwalker you could have. Um, the If you did like if you did both of those, you'd have a really, really, really difficult interloper run. It would be a lot like an interloper run, except worse. I'm going to go with Dead Man's Challenge because I need to beat 14 days. I need to beat 14 days either on Outerloper or Dead Man's Challenge. Start randomly. Sure, he can complain for a bit. Last time, on my Outerloper challenge, I used feats. So what I'm going to do to myself, and Sandbox 1 sounds like a great place to start. We'll pretend I've never played the game before. That wouldn't be very believable at all. Oh, look, it's a place I randomly found. So what I'm going to do is pretty much one-off it. If I don't get my 14 days on Dead Man's Challenge, I'm not going to try again right away. I'm going to try again on Outerloper. And when I do get... Well, Outerloper, I want 21 days, like it's an All-Starts thing. Which, actually, I should just redo all the All-Starts. Because a lot of the game mechanics have... I hope we're not freezing while we're listening to the... Where am I? Oh, no. I'm in Milton. Okay. Problems. Immediate problems. Okay. Stick. I've got a feeling there's not going to be a lot of stuff around. Stick. Ooh, cloth. Right? Or nothing. Ooh, a granola bar. That's good. That's good. Rose hips? Sure. That's, Oh, whoa, whoa, stop. Stop. Options. Always on. I thought about that. And I thought, yeah, I should actually do that if I'm doing a Dead Man's Challenge so that I know. Okay, let's peek in the cave quick. I think it's just bones. Ooh, we could have a death nap. That would be awful. So I won't have matches. I won't have really anything. It's a branch. I'm more interested in the empty backpack. Alright. Ooh, emergency stim. Nah. Okay, I'll take that. I don't have Firemaster, so I will need Tinder. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh, and I'm getting stuck on things. Wait a second. Did I check that? No. Matches. There's going to be matches. Accelerant. Yes, that's still nothing. Okay, okay. Just a quick peek over here, because sometimes there's things. I'm going to start losing too much condition almost immediately. And I had to get past a wolf? Is that what... That's what happens up here, right? I don't know this area because I stay away from it. So this is not very often. I'm up at the old plane crash. Okay, you've got to hurry. Hey, look, it's a deer. You got a light, buddy? Probably not. Okay. Oh, man. When I do get a fire, whew, it's going to be great. Climb, yes. The fire is going to be amazing. Right after I lose all this condition. Okay, so bad place to start, really. On a Dead Man's Challenge at a bad time of night, day. So to address the thing that I was talking about earlier, yeah, so I'm going to keep switching back and forth until I get my 21 days in on both. That's my plan, actually. And then I might do the All-Star series again on regular Interloper. And on that one, I'll actually probably be a little bit more specific about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Because it just occurred to me that, you know, people are watching me and they're like, oh, hey, I saw you do that. And it's just things I just go through the motions of. I don't actually always describe, you know, oh, I'm doing this because I like to, you know, just be a little bit more clear on my motives, I guess, would be my... Oh, ooh, cloth. That'll be nice. Can make that into a bandage when this wolf attacks us. Well, you know, you start with the stem, so I guess you get back a little bit. Okay, matches. Matches in the first aid kit. Purification tablets. So, okay. It's just, I wish the lighting was slightly better. Because if there's a flare up here, definitely don't want to miss that. Oh man, I did not tape my, I did not make a record tape. Geez, man am I old. I did not make a recording of, what are you doing? You know who didn't pick up rocks either? Yeah, man, this is hurting. But I did not record any of my story mode travels. Okay. I know, hilarious, right? Uh-oh. Hey guys, there's like a wolf right behind me. You're gonna wanna, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. See ya. I knew that was gonna happen. Kind of a jerk for letting that happen. But yeah, I didn't do any of my story mode recordings. I don't know what it is about story mode, but I figure that for me it's just something I'm not... Because you've got to make your discoveries and such, right, as you go. And so it's me working through problems that are, I guess, linear as opposed to just open world. Look at me, I'm dying. I gotta say though, you know what? Let's all just imagine I made it to the that overlook. Let's all just imagine that. Wouldn't have that have been a wonderful end to that episode? Ah, I tell you. Frostbite, hypothermia risk. How bad is it? It's getting there. We're okay for a second. Man. The one time I needed you not to be empty. Never mind. This is Dead Man's Challenge. I need them all to be full, actually. So, we're going to take a whole bunch of damage right off the... Hey, you know what would have come in handy earlier when I was dealing with that wolf? And I knew he was there. That was ridiculous. But yeah, speaking of wolves, when I went to fire that flare gun a second time, I've encountered that before where I go to shoot the flare gun. I've got it aimed. I'm good to go. I hit my left mouse button and nothing happens. So then I thought that the gun wasn't loaded. And I was like, oh no. So I went to try to reload it, found out it was loaded, and then by the time, of course, I got that second shot off, it was in the wrong direction, and he had decided he was going to eat some people that day, and I was the people. So that was, that is what it is. I cut it off kind of abruptly at the end of the video, because I went out of the game and I left it on black screen, and I rambled on for like 4 minutes about the whole trying to shoot the thing, and it was pointless to really include that. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, it's a deer, isn't it? It keeps your, I saw nothing. But yeah, notice that efficient machine and that, and this cold fusion. They really, whew, they really put that, yeah, we'll try Sandbox 1 again for luck. They really put that, that spring in the step there. See, I knew there was one wolf, and then when I came around that building there, and I was like, oh, there's two of you. That's why I'm going to die. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Broken Railroad. No, thank you. Hey, why don't you start me more in the middle of the night? Broken Railroad's the nothing zone for a Dead Man's Challenge start. You don't want to. It's not for you. Well, it's not for me anyway. Okay, freezing cold. Yeah, so the two wolves that are normally, downtown, because of the huge amount of wolf action going on this particular setting. But because of all the wolf action there, you get extras. I'm not used to that. It was funny. It was on the forum. It said interloper players will not enjoy this setting because they're not used to this style of basically just spending your entire time hiding from everything, right? Because on interloper, you're like, oh, well, I can just run, or I can do this real quick, and none of that works. So this is pretty nice. I'm at the bear cave, and I haven't started taking any damage yet. Also, about my graphics, I haven't fixed anything, but I've decided to stop complaining about it. So that way you guys don't have to listen to it. Because it seems like you're just gonna, it's like, it's a little whatever. Whoa, let's not do that. No, get off the ice. 5 seconds, you get 5 seconds. Wow, that's a brisk wind. Okay, now I've got to start kind of saving up the sprint because things get a little hairy around Spence's on Dead Man's Challenge. I think the wolves are going to, they're wise to the fact that you need this. So they like to hang out. So let's see how well Spence will outfit me in the first, basically my first stop on Dead Man's Challenge. Are there no cattails? Because I could really use a couple. Yep. Pick that up. There we go. I guess I said a couple. I should have said I could use 10. I have to be very specific. See, I'm looking at that tree stump and wondering how far out it can see me. So I backed off. It's a tree stump. It can't see me. Wow, this wind is really obnoxious. Oh, it's a lantern. Okay, everybody just calm down. Meaning me, I need to calm down. Oh, it's a Duke. I was just maintaining the calm I was talking about. I might be back. Probably not. This is Forlorn Muskeg. Okay, here we go. Fast as you can. Oh. Okay. I needed to get a sip of something there. Very dry. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's get this thing going. Start fire. You betcha. Taking a stick. Accelerant optional. None. Oh yeah, that's right. It was the last Dead Man's Challenge that I had all that wonderful, wonderful wood and everything else. All I can do is just hope it works the first time. The long dark has mercy. It doesn't usually, so when things like that happen to you, take note because it doesn't normally work out like that. Okay, now we've got enough wood to actually warm up. This is going to be great. Stop losing condition. Nope, not the forge. I wish the forge. How bad is it? It's not bad anymore. Okay, so search this drawer. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hey, appreciate it, you know? Oh, yeah. Now you can just feel the heat just pouring off that toque. Alright. I got water on the go, so we're going to have to wait a second on that. Let's take a little tour upstairs here and see what we got. Small wood, that's nice. It's going to come in handy. Antiseptic. Whew. Holy cow, a book about archery. Oh, there's sewing, also important. Yeah. Okay, so that's the one with the accelerant in it. Okay, have we warmed up enough to check this locker without taking damage? It is locked, so the answer is no. Okay. Let's check that. Maybe there's a bandage. And there we have it. Boil that up. Let's grab that. Gotta be very, very choosy with what I'm breaking down here. Look at that heat just skyrocket. Okay. Alright, I'll bring you back when I've searched this safe. And then you don't have to watch my horrible safe cracking skills. Well, okay. We're not coming out of here with a coat. Unless I'm missing something that's really obvious, like a coat. We're not coming out of here with a coat. It's just not happening. However, look at these decent work boots I'm now wearing. So we got boots and a hat and a bandage. I do have to get out of here, but I'm going to have to wait until daylight. What do we have for time here? 2 hours. Seven and a half hours. You get 7 hours of sleep? Sure. Just to rest. Now, I don't want to eat the dog food, but I do have these. So I'll just eat them. No reason to save them. Although if you are forced to starve, you do want to do it during the day. So if you're taking damage, I guess, you're going to do it during the day. Drink a bunch of water. Alright, 7 hours. 7 hours of sleep only. Wait a second. So what is 1 hour of sleep on? Yeah, 68. Much better. Oh, sorry. 7. Because you can't sleep more than 7 hours without getting dehydration. Not that resting does you any good other than it rests you. Okay, so we've got the sun is up. It's going to be a cold, windy day. We've got a couple hours on this. Okay, so here I'm going to take a torch. What do we got there? Not a good one. All right, step over a bit, holster that. Let's see from this area. Much better. Much better. So that's one of the things I'm going to explain, you know, how you can go. You just have to reposition yourself in relation to your fire if you want a better torch. That's one thing that I've picked up. Another thing I've picked up is you can also, how much time do we have on that? Hour and a half? Perfect. You can also drink 90% of your tea, and it's still good. I don't know why I'm grabbing that in particular. I don't know a lot of Dead Man challenges where you survive a wolf attack. Mostly you don't survive the outside. That's what kills you. So I'm definitely going to have to check at least my good loot spots. Like over there, looking for the hacksaw. Do I want to go there to look for the hacksaw? I should just run straight to the hide blind. And then what? I guess look for the snow shelter. I am definitely going to have to wait till the wind is a little less. So, I'm gonna hang out here and make some tea and stuff like that. Just waste a little bit of time. Maybe have a nap. So, I'll see you when we're ready to go. Okay, so you hit escape right at that point, and you, the torch is there. See, not as good. There, much better. Okay, hopefully it doesn't kill me, because I can't really stay there much longer, though. Oh, and I get a headwind. Okay, so it's going to be a tough slog, and I am going to have to start a fire before I get too far. I think a blizzard's coming in to get me. And now I'm wondering if I shouldn't just maybe go straight from here and hit the poacher's camp. Because I really can't stick around here. I just don't have the fuel. Well, I sort of do. I'd burn up all that coal, and then that would totally take this out as a place to come back to. But, I mean, does this not look like the start of a blizzard to you? I mean, really? It looks kind of rough to me. we'll have to head back. There you go, bud. Yeah, we'll have to head back. I don't really want to head back, but because the Spence's is kind of a, I don't know. Crappy? Yeah, crappy. That's the right word. I'm just flying with the wind at my back, but the place is still crappy. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's not extinguish that. Okay. Let's go back. I mean, I already was in the process of going back, but now I'm completely admitting defeat. We'll get in there, we'll stock up the fire, and we'll try to sleep this weather off. Too long? Furnace. You betcha it was too long. Hey, sure. All right. Because I'm stuck here. 338. Ouch. Oh boy. Throw another piece of coal on there. And sleep for 5 hours. What a disaster this is turning into. Well, hopefully the blizzard is not a 10-hour blizzard. So, we'll have some uncanned cattails. Really, that's all the water I've got? Well, that just hurts. Oh, and when I keeping that tea now, then I can keep that tea. Oh, I drank too much of the tea. But keeping that tea now, that the dregs is where the cure is, right? So, okay, sleep for 4 hours because burning daylight. Hopefully, this blizzard goes away in that time. High weather variability. That's what we're looking at. Okay. Oh, nope. We want to do this. Goodbye, sunshine. There we are. Nice and good torch there. So now I have no warmth bonus. No wood. But yes, that was definitely a blizzard coming in. So let's get out of here. And hopefully we can swing by the high blind. I'm on that end of... And, yeah, okay, so I'm going to be doing a fog walk? Don't like that either. So I'm hoping that some of the fog is just, it's just like, it can stay this foggy. I'm okay with that. But, now that tea trick is not mine. I did not come up with that. I did not do the science on that. Travis, there, he told me. He's a viewer, and you know, like a lot of you, it's one of those people that Travis said I'm making videos. I'm like, I'm watching those because yeah, there's a lot of people do a lot of great science and stuff, and a lot of great moves on the long dark, and it's nice for me because if I watch somebody else get lost in the fog in Forlorn Muskeg, it reinforces my, that belief in myself that, hey, I'm not the only one that gets lost in Forlorn Muskeg in the fog. Also, I get to watch somebody potentially survive that situation, which then I learn from that, or die in that situation, and I learn from that as well. I mean, if I'm paying attention. So it's important that you try to absorb what you're watching, I guess. Oh, look at those 48% torches. I won the torch lottery or something. Okay. So it's getting dark and it's kind of foggy, but I'm not even at halfway with my temperature yet. So I'm going to keep running like I have all the calories in the world, which I do not. But I'm sure at Trappers there will be a scrap of food or something I can use. Time for a drink. Time for a drink. Let's put that off long enough, I think. Look at that, eh? Nice and hydrated. So now, for sure, if I come back here, I have to go a different way. Or maybe scout around the edges of the ice looking for the snow shelter. Holy matches! Whew. Okay, so, trying to get my bearings again. Okay, so this is the direction I want to go. Now, you can run, if you've got a full tank, across here. Just run right across there. It saves you pretty much no time. So the low blind had no, or the high blind had no hacksaw. Yeah, you can run across a lot of places in Forlorn Muskeg. And if you can't, so don't. You'll know those places by when you fall through the ice. Nothing worse than killing a bear in this awful region and having it just go out there and lay on some thin ice. Now, you can't get to the bear because he's on thin ice. For some reason, the bear that's larger than a truck can lay on thin ice. But yeah, my coastal highway guy, I'm going to start to become exhausted. I need to stop running. Fatigue rate is too high. Oh, no, no. We don't... We don't want to go swimming. Yeah, and I think Pest is right, too. Depending on where you fall through the ice, depends on how far you get soakered. Because actually, now that I've seen a few people just fall through the ice and just get trapped under it, now that I've seen that a couple of times, they don't fall through the ice and then fall through the map. There's a riverbed, and they're stuck. They're not in water, but they're just stuck underneath the ice. So, okay, yeah, stop running. You're getting exhausted. Do I stop here and warm up? Oh, look at this. Brand new. And it's frozen. Let's not wear that. Okay, there's a flare. Now, if I would have used a regular flare with that wolf, after I shot my gun flare, I probably would have survived that encounter. There was a fatal flaw. Other than playing Interloper, because, I mean... I was killed really quickly by wolves in my last Deadman's Challenge, and, not so much this one. Knock on wood. Yeah, but if I would have used that handheld flare, I know he is getting exhausted. I'm also really running out of temperature. So if you're tired, it's one thing, but if you're cold, it's a way nastier condition. Okay. It's on the way. It's on the way. That's what I'll tell myself. Like, I imagine he'd be a little bit warmer if his feet weren't wet. But stumbling around on weak ice gives you wet feet. Whereas a soaker, if they give you a soaker, as I like to call them up here, in the Canada land. See here. I keep pressing tab, but I can just slightly shift my eyes down to the left and get that information without pressing the button. Now I'm wondering, do I just straight shot it for Mystery Lake? Or do I hit trappers? Because, I mean, Mystery Lake is... It's not like it's a lot closer. The camp office is not a lot closer than trappers. It's just a little easier to get to because the terrain. Okay, we're going. Yeah, I'm running in and getting right to the camp office. Unless I get diverted, and then I'm not running to the camp office. It's tools. Do I need simple tools? Not overly. Okay, past the empty backpack. Towards the rocks that I think are wolves. Now you can go up and around too. Now I know this torch is not doing me any good as far as my temperature, because once you're cold, and it just you can be at the red 0 and lose condition, I think, roughly as fast as if you were freezing to death in -20 blizzards. So once you're bottomed out, that's when it just hurts you. So I don't really like my progress on my condition so far. I was really hoping to make it all the way. Normally I would stop at poachers, but I don't have that nice interloper stamina, where you can just keep moving. So I'm going to have to get an adjustment on this playstyle real quick. So. Yes, the reason I'm keeping the torch, though, is just in case I ran into a wolf and I needed a little something to kind of make myself feel better. Oh yeah, you know what? Those sticks will be there in the morning. Let's keep moving towards the house, because my condition will not be there in the morning. That is guaranteed. Hopefully everything just comes together in this little shack. We find a bedroll and a can opener and magnifying glass. Now, do I have yet another torch? No, I do not. All right, good night. So we'll loot this and I'll call it an episode. I have no idea how long this has been going on for, but I mean, I've already died once, so. Oh, nope, we'll search that. Ooh, disinfectant. Alright, well, no magnifying glass there in the corner. Can. I actually started an interloper. Or not, it didn't start an interloper, but the accountant. When the accountant, the guy who was running around counting all the cattails, when he showed up here, no fooling, there was a ski jacket on that chair. Ooh, tea. Not as good as coffee. Not as good as coffee. But still, it's calories, right? Okay, file cabinet can wait until the morning. Just kind of looking around for what's out and about. Hey, bud. We're actually running right to bed here. Just look for a bedroll. There's one. Maglands. Nope, that'll be at Trappers then. Cool, cool. All right. Here, let's put this away. Oh, well, I've managed to get some cattails together. So I'm going to, I guess it's less annoying, a single click if I just hit the eat button. So I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Till then, keep surviving. And we'll get this guy marching around the lake, I guess. I don't know. I do not know how to play this. Like, playing on Interloper is so easy. But it is nice to come inside, I think, Just to show up and... Oh, no, not 8. Not 8. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. All right.